Now we're in this predicament, and we're gonna get ourselves out of this predicament. We're gonna come back stronger. But it is very important to document this shit because it ain't always peaches and roses. You know what I'm saying? Are we homeless right now? No, but we borderline.
21, can you do something for me?
Corny. All right, so where we at right now, and what's our situation? We just in here bullshitting y'all, but we want to catch you guys up on a video, right?
Yes.
So what's going on? What's new?
So, hi guys. What's new is my water bottle that I just got from the store. It's this pink water bottle, but I had to treat myself because today has been a long day. These past few days have been some long days, but I have both of my Earls, and I'm blessed and highly favored. We're all blessed and thankful to have each other because at the end of the day, when nobody else got us, we have each other.
Facts.
And we are in the process of transitioning, looking for new housing because some shit popped off. And I'll let Papa Bear tell you guys about that.
Yeah, y'all. So some stuff popped off with my family, as you guys are aware. Those who have been following us, if you haven't following us, you would know that we moved back with some family, my family in particular. And yeah, some shit popped off the other day. Some words were exchanged. Some hands was put on some people, and it ultimately led to us being threatened with getting kicked out, right? And as you guys all know, we have a newborn child, or not a newborn child. He's almost 3 months old. So, uh, our whole reason for moving back with family was to save some money so that we can get further ahead in life, right? Not because we had to. We didn't have to move in with nobody. We are self-reliant. We could have easily managed paying our own rent. We were in a studio apartment. For those that don't know, go back and look at our older videos, and you will see the studio apartment that we were in, which I loved. I love staying in the studio apartment. I love being in the city. Don't get me wrong, the apartment wasn't the biggest, but just like I told Shania today, like it wasn't the biggest, it wasn't the best, but the shit was ours, right? And more than ever now, I'm really starting to realize the benefit of something just being truly yours. It's like it don't have to be the best car, it don't gotta be the biggest house, it don't gotta be the best apartment. It just has to be yours because when something is truly yours, nobody can ever threaten to kick you out. Nobody can ever tell you what you can and can't do. You don't gotta worry about negative energy and motherfucking disrespectful, inconsiderate, selfish, like ungrateful ass people roaming around you in your space all day, right? It's truly yours, and you are in control of the energy and the vibes that in your vicinity, right? So, um, a quick backstory on what happened. Me and my sister pretty much got into it. Me and my baby sister, um, we pretty much grew up together. We ended up moving back. Um,
She's not a baby, by the way. She's
well,
20. Will
I'm
be
29 and
25.
she's 24, so that's my baby sister.
Yeah, well, by
Yeah.
baby, that can be
Oh
kind of
yeah.
mis-
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Not
She's
baby sister as in like she's 16 or 18 and like that. We both grown.
yeah, she'll be
But
25 in June.
I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I don't like being too transparent, but the house that we're all living in is, should I say it?
What?
It's Section 8, right?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
it's
say that.
Section 8. So, um, as you guys all know, like Section 8, you don't really, the rent is not hella expensive. So, we went from paying full rent, right? Full rent to live in the city to moving in with my sister that's on Section 8, and we don't gotta pay shit. We don't gotta pay no rent. The rent is like hella cheap because you guys know how Section 8 is. So we're using the system like everybody else uses the system to get further ahead. That's what it's for, right? Use the system to get back on your feet, and then you get off of the shit and go do what you gonna do. Like all that government assistance stuff is not made for you to stay on it. It's made for you to use it, bust your moves, and get further in life. So knowing that before we moved back with my sister, I was like, bro, okay, let's move back there just for 6 months to a year, stack our chips, and go get us another apartment again, right? So that we can save some money, pay off some debt, get further in life. Group economics. Using your family or you guys are getting together so that we can get further in life. And in doing that, I told my sister, yeah, we can watch, whenever you need some child care or babysitter, we can watch your daughter. We can do all that. We can work together so that we all can get further in life. Well, long story short, we got in, first of all, her and Shania, my lady, got into it. And then, second of all, me and my sister got into it. And in both cases, my sister threatened to kick us out. And
In
all,
both cases, she was the one who started it and was wrong.
exactly.
Even
So,
though it could have been on my end, it could have been diffused. However, people aren't just gonna say anything and be disrespectful and think that
exactly.
that they can put their hands on you and you're just gonna be okay with that.
Right. And, like, I'm not even going to say black people, but people sometimes just think just because, like, they may say some shit and not even mean it. Like, she threatened, you can, like, she told us, y'all can get the fuck out, or you guys can leave, or you guys can go. You don't have to be here. And I'm going to clarify. So the Section 8 was originally my mom's. My mom transferred it to my sister. And, of course, my mom is paying regular rent, or that's a story for a different day. But she got off of the shit, she gave it to my sister, and she kind of used it as a means like, hey, bro, if you guys ever get in trouble, like, you guys can always rely on this. Me personally, I don't really like government assistance, so I wasn't trying to sign my name on that shit. I would rather pay regular rent and not have the government be all in my business, have to do reviews and do all that. I don't like that. Like, I don't really like that stuff. Government assistance is cool, but if I can do it on my own, I'm gonna do it on my own. I use it for what it's supposed to be used for, which is to get further ahead. But my mom essentially left that for us so that if we ever needed it, we can use it. But so threatened to kick us out like twice, and although we don't have to go anywhere because we don't have to go anywhere, I'm just not cool being under another motherfucker's roof where they have the option to kick us out. And if you say something more than once, you mean it. You know what I'm saying? So we just kind of to the point now where we just want to get our own stuff. Right now we're at Taco Bell just chilling because I don't want to go back home, like, or not even home. I don't even want to go back there. Like, the whole little tussle that we had got into was bad. Like, it got to the point where my mom and my sister tried to, like, jump me type shit. But
I'm still.
yeah, it is what it is, y'all.
While I was asleep upstairs with Junior,
Yeah,
he basically got ambushed.
pretty much got ambushed. And now,
You can see the scratch on his face.
yeah. And I'm not one to put my hands. I don't put my hands on any women, like. But you're not finna just disrespect me. Like, I'm a man, and I give respect. I treat women with respect. Women need to treat men with respect. I don't put my hands on you. Don't put your hands on me. Don't buck up on me. Give me the personal space that I would give you. So yeah, that whole situation just got really bad, and it got to the point where we was like, bro, like, fuck y'all. We just gonna try to find our own means, like our own house. And it's like, to the point now we were kind of irritated because it's like, don't wait until a person or a couple or a family gets rid of their stability and then try to treat them in a certain way. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because when we had our own shit, when we had our own apartment and we were doing what we were doing, I don't feel like these conversations was had. They weren't had because you wouldn't be able to kick a person out because we'd be like, bro, fuck you, we'll just go back home.
Right.
So now we're in a situation where, like, we're just trying to get our own shit, and we're, like, kind of regretting our decision and moving back here because we could have just stayed where we were in a small studio apartment, but at least, again, it will be our apartment. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have to deal with this. So now we're just in Taco Bell, not too far away from the house that we're living in right now, dreading on going home because we don't really want to go home. Like, it doesn't even feel like home. It really doesn't. So Shania, she's been calling like around. We just been trying to find another place to stay, y'all. And now family members, we were staying with my uncle for a little bit, my uncle and my cousin for a little bit. But even then, we had to break up out of there because it was like, bro, I don't like people being in our business. Like I don't like people thinking that they're doing something for us. And it's pride, maybe it's pride, but I just don't. We're grown as adults, bro. We can bust a move like we've been busting moves.
Business that we
Yeah.
didn't even put them in to
Yeah.
begin with.
It's like when the whole thing happened, my mom ended up calling family, like just doing stupid shit, bro. So our little Junior is safe though. Junior is fed. Yeah.
Oh, it's all blurry. Papa Bear knows how to do that, but let me see. It's all blurry. That's gonna get cut out the video.
Learn how to use a camera. That put you on blast.
No, it wasn't even
No, I'm
that.
playing. Nah, sometimes it does that when it's, yeah, it should be tripping. Yeah.
Shut up. Don't try to be all friendly with me. Since we've been in this house, bitches want to be trifling, ungrateful, and just act like we owe them something. Like, because we're there, they can be disrespectful or eat all of our food and not replace it. Like, we're the only ones supposed to be providing food while people eat it and they don't buy food. Like, then people want to play the victim and act like we're just these disrespectful, terrible people. I'm going to tell you this. My man, he's not a disrespectful person at all. So when I went downstairs, mind you, all of this popped off while me and Junior were upstairs taking a nap. So he was ambushed by his mom and sister, to make a long story short. When I went downstairs, and I was like, I know you guys did something to him, because it's not like him to be screaming and upset like this. Like, he was very heated. Like, I could tell when I had came downstairs, a tussle had just happened, and my man isn't even like that. So I knew they did something to tip him off. But my thing is, it's time for me to go. It's not even about, like, me and my son, because it's our son, but I feel like the moment people have the opportunity to treat you like an outsider, that's exactly what they'll do. So my man always has my back, and it's not even about having my back, it's about wrong is wrong and right is right. So if I'm right about something, he's gonna defend me, and his family doesn't like that. They thought it was okay to ambush him downstairs about some shit that I did, which it wasn't even some shit that I did. His sister thought she could be disrespectful to me. To make a long story short, then when I got disrespectful back, it was a problem, and she doesn't take any accountability whatsoever. So hurtful things were said on both sides. Well, not anything to me. She thought she was saying some hurtful shit to me, but it wasn't hurting my feelings. But I said some hurtful things to her. She was screaming and crying and shit, so I guess she held a grudge even after me being the bigger person and apologizing. And so while me and Junior were upstairs asleep, she decided to check her brother about some shit that I did and make it seem like I was the one that started all of that and I was wrong, when you're the one who was being disrespectful and you're the one who put your hands on me first. So it's time to go. We've been providing food. We've been cleaning up after nasty ass people. We've been doing all types of stuff. We've been babysitting other people, and just been getting disrespected and unappreciated. And people act like we owe them something because we're at their house. And I wasn't raised, or excuse me, Section 8's house. I wasn't raised like that. My mom always taught me to be independent, and me and my son, and Earl, of course, but just for me and how I was raised, bitch, I can go. I don't need nothing. You won't have another opportunity to kick me out. We're out of here. So that's what we're doing. Working on getting up out of there, to make a long story short.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, and I'm still mad, and this happened days ago. Like, ambushing my man while me and our son are asleep, that's not cool. And my thing, because we're both having these issues with our parents, where they think that just because they're our parents, they can talk to us any kind of way, treat us any kind of way. Like, no, I just got off the phone with my mom. She talking about, don't check me. Lady, I'm a grown-ass woman. What you mean, don't check you? You can't just say anything to me and think you're going to get away with, like, no. I can check whoever I want. I'm grown. And I wasn't even checking her, I was asking her a question. So then him. You ambush the man? First of all, he's a man, so that's already bad. Second of all, he's your son, so that's double bad. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just done with it. And we gotta do, at the end of the day, it's about not only doing what's best for us, but most importantly doing what's best for our son. And thank God he has a goofy personality. He's been laughing and fooling around. He don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
People be up in there tussling, screaming, dishes being thrown, and he'll be laughing. But he's just our pride and joy. It's just a blessing to have him and stuff because he's just been chill. He's been happy and stuff. So he really like inspires us to be the best we can be. So we're gonna come out of this unscathed. We are. And yeah, we're just chilling. We have been through adversity in our lives, both of us, homelessness, all types of stuff. And people be thinking that they're doing something now. All of a sudden, everybody, where are they at? Are they okay? Sending us messages. You didn't think about that when you did what you did.
Yeah.
Like, leave us alone. We'll be fine.
So when everything had popped off, like when me and my sister got in a little tussle, and then her and my mom pretty much rushed me, we ended up leaving that same day. Like my cousin came like 30 some miles out and picked us up, and then we ended up staying at my uncle's for like 2 days. Me being who I am, I'm the type of person like, bro, I'm not finna stay at somebody's house. Like 2 days is cool, but don't be surprised if you wake up the next morning and poof, be gone. Like we outro, right? So that's exactly what happened. We just left without telling nobody shit. Like, and ever since then, like my mom as well as my whole family, they know how I am. I'm the type of person, bro. If you try to kick me out, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, bro, and I'm gonna bounce, and I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm not gonna answer your phone, none of that.
Right.
So, just like I was telling her, like my mom knows, like, bro, you kick me out, and if I'm done, I'm done. Like, next time you talk to me, I've been there. We're in Seattle, Washington. We fucking around being Florida or something. You know what I'm saying? And I won't talk to you for a very long time because like we have good hearts, and I'm not gonna kick nobody out. Like I would never threaten, even on my worst day, if I was mad as hell, even if me and my sister got in a tussle, even if she was talking hella shit. Like don't get me wrong, I was saying stuff, but she was like just being hella disrespectful, calling me faggots and calling me pussies and all type of shit. Like just doing the most, right?
And get your money up.
Yeah, get your money up. Like don't get me wrong, like right now we're going through a transition right now. Like the stuff I've been doing for a while for like a living, it is dried up now. Like it's time to do something else, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Like I got an interview tomorrow, that quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a good person. Granted, I might not take that shit because that job is trash, but you got to start somewhere. But my whole point is, we moved here to kind of get back on our feet, and it seems like since we've been here, it's been nothing but drama. And then it's like, at the same time, the first chance a person gets to tell you that they're doing something for you or try to shit on you because they feel like you're not doing as good as them, they try to like, they do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one of those type of people that just gonna let you feel like you doing some shit. You gonna shit on me, bro. Like I'll fucking leave and I'll figure it out. See, the only difference though, y'all, now is we have Junior now. So if it was just us, like for instance, she got a sister right now that's in San Diego that offered us to come out there. Like, if it was just me or if like us, we would have been bounced. Like, we would have bounced quick. But I am aware that we have this little boy now, and it's not as easy as it once was to just bounce around. Nor is it easy just to just be walking around with a baby all day. So like we're back there, but it's like it's fucking 10:29 right now. We've been trying to just go home or go back to the house at around 11 or 12 and then bounce the next morning and be gone until we can find a way to get a place and just bounce, y'all. But we're just kind of in a situation right now where we don't like it. I always tell Shania, it's like we got two shitty choices right now. We just have to pick the best shitty choice. And Chanel was like, I don't got a problem like going to a shelter and all that or doing that because like peace of mind is a virtue, right? But I was telling her like the shelter is a type of if it's like because it's bad, y'all. Like I don't feel like I don't want to go back here. Like she doesn't want to go back there, but at the same time, I'm not gonna have my fucking son nor my family in a shelter. Like I feel like that's rock bottom. Like to go in a shelter, like you have we got too many options. Like we can go stay with my uncle, we can go stay with some cousins, we can go stay with her sister. Um, both sisters. Like we have a lot of options that we can exercise right now until we get back on our feet, and really stack our chips up. But the shelter shit, that's like way. I'm not about to go stay with no strangers. You know what I'm saying? Um, not with my baby. I just don't want to do that. But that's where we at right now. We just chilling at Taco Bell right now, and just burning time so that when we go home, it'll be hella late. Day will pretty much already be over, and then when we wake up and the day is just starting, we just leave again and we just stay going all day so that we can avoid the drama. But who wants to live like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Um, we just was in downtown Seattle, and I just started reminiscing like, bro, I wish we just never made that move. But sometimes in life, y'all, like, sometimes you're gonna make a move that sounds like a good move at the time, but as like none of us are future tellers, right? We can't read what the future will eventually be like. So you just gotta make your best move and your best decision right then and there. And even if it doesn't turn out to be the best decision, you gotta live with that shit. So we're living with it right now. But I tell you one thing, and this is a lesson that we've already known, bruh, do what you have to do now so that in the future you can reap the benefits of the decisions that you make now. What I mean by that is make sure that your shit is game tight because we take full accountability for the position that we're in now because we should have been grinding, right? We should have been stacking our chips. We should have been really utilizing the opportunities that we had at that time so that we wouldn't have to be in this predicament. But we weren't doing what we were supposed to be doing, so now we're in this predicament and we're gonna get ourselves out of this predicament. We're gonna come back stronger, but it is very important to document this shit because it ain't always peaches and roses. You know what I'm saying? Are we homeless right now? No, but we borderline. We borderline, but
We're one tussle away from it.
literally one tussle away. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably have dealt with this before, like living with family members and just having just disputes and motherfuckers threatening to kick you out. It's like when you don't have your own shit. And this is another thing I want to tell you guys too. Like
You say a lot. Sorry, I'm sure a lot of them haven't. It's black people. Like
I'm sure a lot of them have.
Like-
Everyone has lived with somebody before thinking that everything was cool, and it may have been cool at the beginning, but as soon as a motherfucker get mad, right? As soon as it's mad time, people start acting very, very different. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's best friends. I don't care if it's family-in-law, moms, brothers, sisters. Everyone has dealt with that before. A person like switching up, and even if they say they don't mean it, oh, I didn't mean it. I was just saying that. Like, no, I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you give people the opportunity to treat you a certain way because when we had our own shit, nobody can kick us out of our own shit.
Right.
And that's what we will never make a mistake again. Don't let this shiny object syndrome. And when I say shiny object, this shiny object syndrome as of, oh, we can save some money. Oh, we can save some money. So let's just move in with some family so that we can save some money. Like, no, fuck that. Because peace of mind is way more important than saving some money. I would have been perfectly fine with us paying a little rent that we was paying. Yeah, we probably would never been able to save much money, but at least it would have been ours. We wouldn't have to deal with this drama. But at the same time, I'm cool when people show who their true colors are. Because when we do get back on our feet, like, bruh, leave me the fuck alone. Leave us alone.
Right.
As simple as that.
Right.
So as far as family right now, I'm not really talking to my family right now. I'm not fucking with my mom right now. My sister. Yeah, are we gonna talk eventually? I'm sure we are, but no, I don't really appreciate how that whole situation went down because I feel like I'm a quiet dude. Y'all. I don't get involved in no drama. I don't like none of that shit. I stay to myself. it takes a lot to make me really go there. And that's exactly what happened. It made me really go there. I'm tired of people just thinking that they can treat and do me however they want. And I feel like I've done a lot for a lot of different people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair to me. That's not fair to my family. And yeah, we're never gonna give a person a chance to do this shit ever again. That's why we're gonna get our shit so tight that motherfucker gonna wish that they just was in our good grace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the situation that we're in right now, y'all. We just trying to figure some shit out. Thank God we have each other, like,
Right.
because we can sit here and laugh about different things and talk about people and express ourselves to one another. But it is a shitty position to be in. Like nobody wants to like be in this position, and then it makes things 10 times worse because we have a child now. It's like we're grown. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to have your shit game tight by when you have a child. Don't ever like put your livelihood in somebody else's hand or anybody's hand. You know what I'm saying? Because life is very unpredictable and like things can change at the snap of a finger. Yeah, but we just thought we'd update you guys. Just know that our junior is cool. This boy has been eating. This boy has been going to the beach with us. We've been going and we still been busting moves, you know? We've been busting moves. Like we're very strong individuals and he's gonna be an even stronger individual. But yeah, we just thought that we'd update you guys.
I'm fading away, but yep, learned my lesson. And when you have
Tell them how you feel about your family though.
fucking
Because it's like you wish you can call them. I don't know, man.
my mom, our relationship is estranged. I don't really fuck with her like that, and so my mom's boyfriend and Earl's mom's boyfriend are close friends. They like to gossip like some hoes, and so after all this drama popped off, Earl's mom told her boyfriend. He told my mom's boyfriend, and then it got back to my mom. So, and then my mom told my sister, "Oh yeah, I heard Shania's moved to Seattle." Like, and I was like, "Okay, bitch, why are you telling my sister something? If you are concerned about my whereabouts or your grandchild's whereabouts, you contact me. Well, if you're a good mom, which you're not, then why wouldn't you call me and ask, like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, I heard about this and that." And I called her and I was like, "So what do you know about my situation? You're saying that you heard I moved to Seattle. Like, what do you know about my situation?" "Oh, I don't know anything. I just heard you moved to Seattle." I said, "What else do you know?" Um, Nothing. "Did you move to Seattle?" I was like, "No." "Do you still live with Shia?" And I said, "No," because I like to leave people wondering like what's going on. And I was like, when I asked her, what do you know about my situation? "Oh, don't call and try to check." Lady, bye. Bye. I'm done with that. Lady, you're a terrible mother. And I don't feel bad for saying that. My son has only been alive for less than 3 months, and I'm already a good mom. And I know I'm going to be a great mom. So that's that. My family, my sister, she's a real one. She offered for us to come down to San Diego and, stay there rent free, even though we would still offer, because that's how we are. We're good people, take would still offer to take care of my nieces while my sister's at work and stuff. We're just good people. But we're probably not gonna do that because it's like, okay, if we move to San Diego, then what? We try to think ahead past, just moving out there and living rent free, So there's that. I'm just done with people overall. I have a child. People don't give a f if you have a child or not. They'll still do you dirty, even though you was watching their child every day when you were pregnant, like 9, 8 months pregnant. So I'm done. And then you're the bad guy, and people want to hold grudges. Bitch, why are you holding a grudge against? Shouldn't we be holding a grudge against you the way you've been treating us, threatening to kick us out, and this is your nephew? People are sick. And I told him, that's your family. You're gonna get cool with your family again. But me, fuck them, because I've been good to these people, and I've spoken very highly of these people, and love these people to the point where I've been checking on his mom more than anybody else has. Like, and checking on other people, his family, reaching out to his family, taking care of their. It's our niece, but it's his blood niece. Like, potty training her, doing her hair when she was walking around looking like a baby kid. Is that what they call it? Like, all types of stuff. And buying food for the household, doing all types of stuff, going out. You ride in the scooter to give people Christmas gifts in slave weather, freezing cold weather conditions, and people want to treat us like we're not doing shit and we're just sitting around not doing nothing, talking about get your money up. Like, no, no, we're out of there. I'm out of there. Like I said, that's his family, and so he's gonna have to deal with them eventually. He really doesn't have to, but he is gonna deal with them eventually, which isn't a problem because that's family. But me, no, because they treat me like, I don't know how they treat me. Like I owe them something, but then the moment that they get to treat me like an outsider, they do. So you want to go, you don't want to say some shit to my face. You want to go downstairs and talk shit about me behind my back? Like, no, no, we're not doing that. I'm done with him. Me and our son, we're out of there. Earl's coming too, but as far as me being an outsider and my son, and you guys want to treat us like, no, we're out of there. So that's that. And I'm not going to the Christmas get-togethers, Thanksgiving, none of that. No, I'm not. That's fake.
Yeah.
I don't. The real reason I'm mad is how they did him. That's why I'm really mad. Mhm. Yeah. I've had a headache for like 3 days. I can't. It's like one of those things. Every time you think about it, you get mad. Every time I think about how they did him, I get so mad. He just did so much for these people.
It's funny, family keep calling me talking about you alright. It's so funny because people know exactly how I am. I'll get the fuck out of here, bro. But we're grown. We're grown. We're self reliant. Life moves on, you know. Everything, every day is going to be a brighter day. We just got to figure out where our next move is going to be. But the shelter shit is, that's not what I'm trying to do. I got an interview tomorrow. And if just like I told her, if anything, we can go get us a little apartment, little studio apartment, little $800 a month apartment, and make it work, and then just grow from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hello, Junior.
Junior. He's a silly little fella. He's been laughing and happy all day. It's nice to see him happy. I'm actually glad he doesn't know what's going on right now. Because even though kids try to stay in their kids' place and not stress about adult problems, like they still see what's going on and they do stress. So we're doing our best to make sure in the future we'll never be in a situation like this, and neither will our kids.
Facts.